Hey guys, first regardsman here, and so I'll be talking about a Combi Melta gun build for the tactical class in Space Marine 2 patch 10.0. Now the Combi Melta is the heroic version of the bolt rifle. Basically you have an undermounted Melta gun, pretty similar to the grenade launcher, and you have a separate ammo capacity for this. This thing is not the strongest weapon ever, but it's still totally usable and pretty fun, and it'll probably get buffed as well. Now for the perk tree on the Combi Melta gun, I do pick up mostly headshot perks because the underbarrel function of the Melta gun here is just not that good for damage overall. It is far better for the utility on Stagger and Minora Slaughter, which it does pretty well even with perks like Tactical Precision, which is why I just prefer building it this way. Now, the perk I take first here is Headhunter. Headshots that deal 10% more damage, and then I pick up the perk here, Adamant Hunter. When health is below 30%, headshots deal 25% more damage. This one does trigger occasionally and gives you a huge buff in DPS. Then we pick up the perk here, Fast Reload, moving over here into the perk Able Reload, and then I grab the perk over here, Recoupment. Killing a resource level or higher enemy with a headshot with this weapon restores one armor segment. Cooldown is 15 seconds. Now, armor restores in Space Marine 2 are valuable wherever you can find them, and sometimes you do need to just like shoot a guy that's an execute stance like a mile away from you. This will help a ton with that to give you some armor back and save you from chip damage, especially on tactical. It's not that tanky overall. And then the perk I take after this is Tactical Precision. Headshots deal 20% more damage. Non-headshot damage decreases by 10%. This perk will negatively impact the damage of your Melta Rifle portion, but honestly the headshot damage buff here is just worth more to us. And this gun actually has a ton of magazine capacity and pretty good ammo economy, so it's pretty good for that overall, and this makes its DPS go up quite a bit. Next perk here is Great Might, and then I pick up the perk down here, Increased Capacity, for a 20% increase to our ammo reserves, because this perk does affect the maximum ammo capacity of our Melta portion of this gun. It will take us like 13 shots total in this build. Pretty good for that, which is why I like to pick it up here. Then I grab the perk over here, Rapid Health. When your health is below 30%, killing 7 enemies in rapid succession restores health by 10%. Now, this description is actually wrong. This can go up to like 35% HP, and considering we have a Melta gun attached to this thing, getting back our HP with this perk is very easy compared to a standard bolt rifle. It's a really good synergy here for sure. And the next perk I take here is Headhunter, just for that extra headshot damage buff, and the final perk I take is Extended Magazine, because we can fire our gun for quite a long time. And that's pretty much all there is for the Combi Melta portion of this build. Now, Combi Melta is literally just a grenade launcher with a Melta instead. Pretty fun to use, and honestly guys, this one will likely get buffed, so if you feel like it's underperforming for whatever reason, don't feel too bad, because like buffs are surely on the way. Now for the secondary weapon selection, you do have a few options here. All of these are pretty good now, especially the heroic bolt pistol here. Now I am playing in like an offline mod where I can have all the heroic weapons here, which is why I have both of these, but if you do happen to pick this up on like Monday when it's actually available in game, the heroic bolt pistol is very strong for headshot damage, amazing CHP recovery, really good gun strike damage, and overall I think this gun is actually just exceptional, especially with perks here like Elite Hunter for 50% more headshot damage after killing a resource level or higher enemy with a melee weapon. You really feel the buff on this gun, and honestly I think this gun competes pretty well with the rate of fire plasma and the heavy bolt pistol, so great option for sure. Now if you don't have access to this one, you can just take the rate of fire plasma pistol, because this thing is still one of the best guns in the entire game. Stupidly high CHP recovery, stupidly high stagger, and great damage overall, especially with perks like Plasma Boost on the tactical. And for the perk tree here, I would just build ammo economy all the way on top of things like Perpetual Velocity and pick up 10% more damage with Divine Might. And that's pretty much all there is for the secondary weapon selection. Now for the melee weapon selection, I do take the newly buffed Blockchain Sword in patch 10.0. This thing does have 3 speed now, a very strong option. It was already pretty damn strong before, but now the incredible power of the block weapon has increased speed, and with battle focus, you can almost one combo lictors and things like that. Super valuable for that reason, which is why I like this weapon a lot. It also grants you armor restore off of adrenaline surge charges and things like that, where otherwise the tactical does not have a ton. Now for the perk tree, I just build it pretty standard. I just take all like the melee damage perks here, skip over perks like Saw Blade because the attack speed is still not incredibly fast on this, and then I pick up the perk Full Throttle for the combo skip, though the combo skip got nerfed a little bit in this patch just because it has like an animation delay, but it's still pretty damn good if you're just trying to like do one bash. And the final perks I pick up are my Minora Slayer and the perk Extremis Slayer. And if you are like somebody that wants to use the heroic version of this weapon at some point here, this one sucks ass. I would not waste your points on it, and the Blockchain Sword is just far better. Now for the perk tree selection, I do take crack and penetrator rounds first. Bolt weapons penetrate one more enemy. Now I'll be honest, I don't think this perk is very good at all, but unfortunately I am using the heroic bolt pistol in the gameplay I'll show, so I don't want to lose 10% damage on this with things like balance distribution, and plasma boost does literally nothing for me, so it's like basically the only option. Next option after this is Heightened Vigor. After a perfectly timed parry, block, or dodge, you deal 10% more melee and gunstrike damage, do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. Now, this perk is top tier, 10% more melee damage is incredible on top of no knockback, and when we combine this with things like Battle Focus on top of the Blockchain Sword Adrenaline Surge charges, we will one-shot Majoris and damn near one-shot every Extremis, so really strong for that. Now, the next perk I take after Heightened Vigor is the perk Steady Aim. Weapon spread and recoil are reduced by 20%, and range damage against Terminus level enemies is increased by 15%. So you may be wondering why I'm taking a perk like Steady Aim and not Emperor's Vengeance. Well, the thing is that Emperor's Vengeance does not restore the ammo on your Melta portion of the Combi Melta whatsoever. It's either bugged or like just an intentional change. Either way, the standard bolt rifle is not very ammo inefficient, so you don't get a ton of benefit out of this, and the weapon spread and recoil reduction for a normal bolt rifle is actually pretty damn useful because this thing has a stupid bloom at times, and also the 15% increased Terminus damage is quite good as well. Next perk I take is Secure Stockpile because getting Melta Bombs, Frag Grenades, Shock Grenades, and Crack Grenades on a 60-second cooldown for your whole team is simply busted. Probably the best perk in the entire game. Completely carries Siege Mode and Operations. Pretty much always pick this up if you're going for like a full meta build. And if you don't like this, you could take Aligned Aim because this is good, but obviously Secure Stockpile is better. Now, the next perk I take after this is the perk Vital Data. Scanning Extremis or Terminus level enemy restores Auspex scans charged by 50%. This just gives you more Auspexes when you need them, especially versus the boss spawns, and boss spawns and absolute operations are the hardest part of it, so really strong perk for sure. Next perk here is Battle Focus. A perfectly timed parry or block gives the parried enemy a mark from Auspex scan. Now, this perk did get nerfed a while back. It used to apply all Auspex buffs like Concentrate Fire to the Auspex scan from this parry. It no longer does this. It is now just a base Auspex scan, but still very powerful. Really good synergy with things like Heightened Vigor and our Blockchain Sword, so super good here. Alternatively, though, if you don't want to use this, you could take Precise Calibration for 75% more damage on your Auspex scan with a 25% reduced radius, because this perk combined with Concentrate Fire does stupid amounts of damage to bosses, amazing for nuking them down, and also like the best boss nuking in the game comes from these two perks combined. That's really up to you. Now, the final perk I pick here is the signature perk Radiant Impact. A melee finisher additionally deals significant area of effect damage in a 10-meter radius. Cooldown is 90 seconds. This perk is just incredible, positively carries horde encounters at times. You can properly set this up off your execute because basically the explosion from this will occur wherever you hit the execute button. So if you run up to a bunch of guys and there's like one red dude and you position yourself around a spot where like they're all around you, if you hit the E button or like whatever it is on your controller to execute the guy and you're just standing near them, you will just run over to the execute in front of you, but your detonation will be at the spot you hit the button initially. So pretty easy to set it up with that. I'll show that in the gameplay a bit, but this perk does significant damage to Majoris, Extremis, and even Terminus. Super powerful, even with a 90-second cooldown, and if you don't want to waste the charge of this, you can also just one-shot a executable guy instead of like doing a full execute by attacking them once with a melee attack, and any melee attack on a red enemy or like an execute enemy will set up a gunstrike option on them, so you can save your charge here if you want to do that. Now, for the prestige perks here, I do take Acuity. Each consecutive headshot increases headshot damage by 3% up to 15%. The bonus lasts 5 seconds without a headshot. This perk is really good with pretty much every single bolt gun in the game, especially for our 3-round heroic bolt pistol that has really good DPS already. I like this perk a lot, great synergy. I'm honestly kind of in love with the new heroic bolt pistol, so super fun here. Next perk I take is Skilled Supplier. Ammo reserve increases by 15%. This gives us more Melta rounds in our Combi Melta, on top of making our bolt pistol more ammo efficient, because this thing's ammo efficiency is by no means bad, but it's not amazing, and this does help with that. And the next perk I take after this is the perk Resilience. Medicase Sims restore 40% more health. The tactical class is quite squishy in this game. This one actually makes your Sims way more valuable, can save your life at times for sure. Great perk. I love this one pretty much all the time. And the final perk I pick up is Fortitude. Health increases by meta, and this one gives you tank ability, or is tank ability even a word? It gives you tankiness that you would otherwise not have, especially on the tactical, so great for that. And I actually love this perk pretty much in whatever class I can pick it up on. And that's pretty much all there is for this build, guys. The Combi Melta is a ton of fun. The Heroic Bolt Pistol is a ton of fun. If you haven't haven't picked these weapons up yet, there will be more stratagems coming out on Monday for the weekly stuff. I do help people run weekly challenges or the weekly hard stratagems in my streams at times. You want to pop in there and ask around for doing them at the time, and hopefully you guys like this build guide and it helped you out a bit. If you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy.
Silence that vermin's call for more of its foul breath. Lictor on all specs. We need the lictor to disappear. For good. Exterminate. Changing magazine. Eurothrust sighted. Aim for its head. Scanning. Fresh magazine in. Disgusting Tyranid scum. Releasing frag grenade. Swapping magazine. Throwing frag grenade. Fresh magazine in. All specs ready to scan. Pathetic tyranny of God. Reloading. Commencing Auspex scan. Exterminating. Xenos bioform. Changing magazine.
Alright, so kill the bramble guy over here.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Magazine empty. Reloading. Picking up extra rounds. Swapping magazine. All specs deep scan ready. All specs engaged. Ordnance away. Rearming.
I get this boss first if I can.
All specs tried. Activating all specs advanced. Cleansed of the foul. Pathetic tyranny of abomination. Swapping magazine. Space ready to scan.
Bro, that's too bad. That shit's pretty awful.
Fertilizer now, Xenos.
Osmo running. It's an unlock for the heroic weapons. Everything else is normal is true solo.
Enhanced visuals incoming. Disgusting Tyranid scum. Be ready. Resupply. Swapping magazine.
I hate this area. I'm actually gonna sit back there and do this shit. Alright, let me in. Please don't kill me in the meantime.
The path is clear.
There we go.
Rearming. The lictor has us in its sights.
3 unblockables in a row.
Card effects must die.
Game hates me. Game hates me.
Thought you could hide from the start. Exterminate. Crack grenade hot. Prospects keep scan ready. Reloading. Pathetic tyranny of abomination. Fresh magazine in. Ministering self-aid. Another team of fireball eliminated. magazine. Using frag grenade. Litter, sneaky high fiend.
There we go.
Go in front. Fortify your psyche. Stealthy Xenos can hide, but not for long. The Zoanthrope's psychic howl will be sight. All specs engaged. Rearming.
The CHP recovery in that pistol is super good. The contested health recovery on this pistol is better than the heavy bolt pistol for sure. As good as plasma it feels.
Ammunition cache. Stand present. All specs deep scan ready.
Wow, my Combi Melta gun actually helping me out, which is on my Norris forward. What is this? A weapon doing its proper function? What's this? Is my HP evaporating? That sucks. That was the worst time for a whip warrior to do that to me. Oh my god, a lot of guys.
Pathetic Tyranid.
There's rapid health here.
Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers. Disgusting Tyranid scum. Using frag grenade. Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers. Swapping magazine. Throwing
Kobe.
frag grenade.
Damn, Kobe. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers. All specs primed.
I'm missing this pretty good synergy with stuff like, you know, the Combi Melta gun can give you a healing off of rapid health. Get that, like, you know, getting back up to 35% HP, which is like the actual number for rapid health, isn't that bad. The secondary here has great CHP recovery, pretty good gun strike damage. Good headshot multiplier. Bolt rifle's at like a half decent horde crew tool with this. I wouldn't say it's a bad build. I'd say it's pretty good. I don't know if I would use this against Chaos. I'll say that. This pistol might be good against Chaos, but I don't know if I would use the See, this is where and the Combi Melta gun is pretty good. It's basically just a removal tool for these guys. I mean, is the grenade launcher better? Sure. But
hive mind reels from the zone close. Exterminated.
wow, there's so many minors.
Changing magazine.
Blessings extended to the slumbering unit. Awakening has begun.
Locked by stairs for
Being reawakened. Functions restored. Praise the Messiah. System restoration complete. Run controls reset.
System is running. Reseat the servo skull, and we can fire on this skull. Reloading.
Defensive cannons active. Targeting system non-functional. Initializing secondary system.
Keep at it, brothers. Show the Tyranids no mercy. The Tyranid aims for us.
The server start enable target to the system.
Do not let its waste poison.
Weapons ready.
Press the attack. Do not let them recover, brothers. Take cover, brothers. Back away from its toxic expulsion. Changing magazine.
Lancer is ready. Establish
Tyranid
target
aims
with a
for
sign
us.
off.
Keep at it, brothers. Away from its filth.
Cannons depleted. Engage auxiliary generators.
oh, that sucks.
Resume firing.
cover, brothers! Rouse the last cannons and keep fighting, brothers! Fresh munitions! Specs prime. The Tyranid aims for us. We must replenish the last cannons so we can eliminate these Tyranids.
What a shithole that was.
Auxiliary generators give us more fire to cleanse this infestation. Take cover, brothers. Replenish the last cannons so we can eliminate these Tyranids.
Literally nothing in it.
Reloaded. Destroy the spore mine. The Tyranid aims for us. The auxiliary generators give us more fire to cleanse this infestation.
My ghost soul streaming can do be gaming. I am gamer. I am known to game. Let me go and this is a particularly hard finale here. I'm kind of sad we wasted our sim there. I mean, I'm more sad that we wasted the thing way back when. We gotta get rid of all these guys before we can even move on here.
Press the attack. Do not let them take cover, brothers. Back away from its toxic expulsion. Keep at it, brothers. Show the Tyranids no mercy. Keep going. We can finish this. Rouse the last cannons and keep fighting, brothers. Prospects deep scan ready.
Now the only downside of this Melta gun, the Combi Melta, is you don't get trick shot attached to your bolt rifle instead. You don't get your armor regen. Does kind of suck, but that is a trade-off, I guess. Quite good here, though. Definitely helps me out versus all these Minoris.
The Tyranid aims for us. The auxiliary generators give us more fire to cleanse this infestation.
Right. Alright, please don't come down here at like an inopportune time. Alright, that's very inopportune time. The teleporting before my very eyes is what I would call inopportune.
Grab it up. Watch the ground. Changing magazine. Raven it down. Take cover, brothers.
Damn it.
Rouse the last cannons and keep fighting, brothers. Disgusting Tyranid scum. Silence that vermin's call for more of its foul breath. We must replenish the last cannons so we can eliminate these Tyranids. The Tyranid aims for us. Cannons ready.
As an air character to know when you're aiming at the Hierophant in the gas cloud, just wherever he's shooting his little green thing, that's where he is. Because he's coming out of his sides. Pretty easy to tell where he's going to be.
Take cover, brothers.
Communion successful. Cannon targeted in waiting.
Alright, that's going. That's over. That was rough. That's the Combi Melta gun and the heroic bolt pistol. Combi Melta gun's pretty good. I say it's mid. Well, you know, if I say pretty good, I mean it's mediocre, but heroic bolt pistol. That thing is top tier. That's a very good gun. Dispense damage there and blew ourselves up at one point. What are you gonna do?